Hello everybody, I hope you're having a great day today. Today we are talking about professional development, and it's the second part of chapter 11. So here we go, diving in. So professionalism is one hallmark of those actively engaged in our field. Graduating with a degree provides you with the necessary credentials and competencies required of beginning professionals entering the field. In addition, you will also need to learn either formally through coursework or informally by observing professionals the behaviors expected of people working in the field. Professionalism is a difficult concept to define and perhaps the easiest to explain by highlighting key behaviors associated with professionalism. It encompasses competency, credibility, accountability, and advocacy. Professionals strive for cultural competency while practicing cultural humility. They adhere to the highest that are involved in the field and demonstrate a commitment to service. Effective leadership is essential to the success of our programs. As professionals, we must be leaders in developing and advocating for quality programs. Moreover, as leaders within our programs, we play an important role in influencing the experience of program participants, addressing their needs and supporting their efforts to achieve their goals. Leadership is the art and process of influencing individuals and groups to achieve established goals. Leaders have passion, vision, and commitment. They inspire and motivate others to achieve their goals and strive to reach their potential. Vision is one quality often associated with leadership. The ability to create a shared vision, foster a sense of commitment to its achievement, and motivate others toward its achievement is one aspect of leadership. Another quality is the ability to be positive and seek solutions to make things better. Effective leaders possess integrity and emphasize ethical behavior. By their actions, leaders earn trust and respect. Competence and credibility are other qualities often cited when discussing leadership. Leaders lead by example. They are role models and practice what they preach. Strong communication skills, both verbal and nonverbal, are an asset. Leaders embrace differences, exhibit fairness, and are inclusive qualities important in our increasingly diverse society. So here you can see leaders gotta lead. And as a professional, it is incumbent upon you to advocate for your programs. Daily physical education in the nation's school is far from being a reality, limiting the opportunities of children and youth to learn the skills, knowledge, and attitudes that form the foundation for a physically active lifestyle. While sport programs have grown dramatically, they have become increasingly privatized, decreasing opportunities for individuals with limited economic resources to participate. Access for adults to health promotion programs at the workplace or cardiac rehab programs in clinics might be limited to those with insurance and those with the ability to pay. As advocates, we must take an active role in promoting the value and growth of our programs. We must seek to influence public policy to strengthen our programs and work to ensure that they are not reduced or cut because of a lack of resources. Furthermore, we need to take steps to ensure that social determinants such as economic status do not restrict access to our programs. So one critical undertaking is working to address inequities of opportunities present in our society. With respect to physical activity, race, ethnicity, gender, age, education, sexual orientation, ability, and income impact individuals' opportunities to be active. As professionals, we must step forward and embrace a greater role working as agents for social change and social justice. This requires we take a more active leadership role if we are to attain our goal of lifetime physical activity for all people. Our society is becoming increasingly diverse. To effectively provide services in this dynamic, multicultural environment, professionals need to develop skills relating to cultural competency. However, the dynamic, fluid nature of culture and the intersectionality of cultural influences such as race, ethnicity, gender, class, education, religion, sexual orientation, and geographic origin on individuals' well-being include beliefs regarding the body and physical activity, make achieving cultural competency a challenge. Tervellon and Murray Garcia suggested that in practice, cultural competency is not a discrete endpoint to be achieved by a process that's termed cultural humility. Cultural humility is an ongoing process of self-reflection and self-critique that one engages in as part of their commitment to lifelong learning and professional growth. As part of this process, we are asked to examine our biases, prejudices, and values and stereotypes and understand how they influence our interactions with participants in our programs. Cultural humility is an acknowledgement of how our own perspectives may limit our understanding of others' cultures and their worldview. It requires us to develop an understanding of traditional power imbalances within our society and those that might be present in our interactions with our program participants and how they might be addressed. Additionally, cultural humility asks us to be advocates for change, to develop respectful partnerships with individuals and communities to address inequities. The increasing diversity of the United States requires that professionals who work in physical activity settings take steps to increase their cultural competence and develop cultural humility. Professionalism is one hallmark of those actively engaged in our field. Graduating with a degree provides you with the necessary credentials and competencies required of beginning professionals entering the field. In addition, you will also need to learn, either formally or informally, the behaviors expected of people working in the field. Professionalism is a difficult concept to define and perhaps the easiest to explain by highlighting key behaviors associated with professionalism. It encompasses competency, credibility, accountability, and advocacy. Professionals strive for cultural competency while practicing cultural humility. They adhere to the highest, are involved in the field, and demonstrate a commitment to service. Professionals adhere to ethical standards of conduct in their interactions with participants in their programs. These ethical standards serve as guidelines for action and aid in decision making. Interactions with participants in programs should be appropriate. For example, many codes of conduct and common professional consensus prohibit inappropriate personal relationships between coaches and their athletes. Disclosure of confidential information about an employee by a worksite health professional, or discrimination by athletic trainers in their treatment of starting and non-starting athletes. Actions toward program participants and their professionals in the field reflect respect and fairness. Professionals remember that they are in a position of influence and serve as role models for participants in their programs. Initially, young professionals may want to discount the idea that appearance is important and believe that competence is what matters the most. Yet, first impressions and appearances do influence people's perceptions and beliefs. What impression do sloppily dressed, overweight, out of shape, smoking, inarticulate professionals make on participants in their program? Compare that impression to the one made by professionals who are nicely groomed, well-spoken, fit, dynamic, and enthusiastic, and possess good health habits. Which professionals have more credibility? Effective professionals are exemplary role models. They practice what they preach. Belonging to a professional organization or association has many advantages. It provides an opportunity for service. Associations have many offices to fill, committee responsibilities to fulfill, and program functions to complete. As a member of an association, your involvement in these efforts helps advance the field. Being involved helps you develop your leadership skills, a valuable asset as a professional. It provides an opportunity to shape the future of the profession. Members can work actively to influence the direction of the field. This can be accomplished through involvement in committees, task force, and governance. Members can also be active in influencing legislation that will benefit the profession. For example, Shape America is actively crusading for daily physical education for all school children and is using its congressional lobby as one means to achieve this objective. It provides a way to gain new skills and knowledge. As a professional, it is your responsibility to stay abreast of the latest developments in the field. Through conferences, workshops, publications, and the web, organizations help professionals learn the latest techniques, gain additional knowledge, and become aware of the many trends that emerge continually in a growing field. Continuing education offerings, online courses, and webinars are just some of the ways organizations help professionals continue to learn and grow as members of the field. It also provides for means of interpreting and promoting the value of the field. Physical education, exercise science, and sport must be interpreted to the public on national, state, and local levels. This interpretation is essential to achieve public support for those services rendered by the professional practitioner. It provides a source of help in solving professional problems, like we have right now with the coronavirus. We've had to reach out to our professional organizations to see how they're handling those things, those situations, whether it's teaching online or with the public parks. I had a meeting with the public park people, Parks and Rec people in South Texas recently, and they were discussing along the lines of what they're doing as far as closing parks and that sort of thing. It also provides an opportunity for networking through conferences and meetings. You get to know other professionals in the field and interact with them during formal meetings and or conference social activities that broaden your professional network. It provides a forum for research. For professionals conduct research to determine the effectiveness of their programs, the validity of their techniques, and the quality of their contributions to society. It's also valuable in gaining employment. Through organizations, you can develop professional contacts that may prove useful in gaining employment. ACSM was founded in 1954, American College of Sports Medicine. It is the largest sports medicine and exercise science organization in the world. And the purpose of ACSM is to promote and integrate scientific research, education, and practical applications of sports medicine and exercise science to enhance physical performance and fitness, health, and quality of life. From astronauts to athletes to those people chronically diseased or physically challenged, ACSM seeks to find methods that help enable people to live longer, work more productively, and enjoy better quality of life. National ACSM is divided into regional chapters, and many states have their own chapters as well. We do as Texas ACSM, Texas American College of Sports Medicine. So the ideas behind these organizations is to promote activities such as public awareness and education about the benefits of physical activity and exercise for people of all ages and abilities. There are sponsoring certification programs for professionals interested in preventive and rehabilitative exercise. And they hold conferences and workshops throughout the year. It also is known for publishing journals. So this is where much of the research is discussed, supporting scientific studies and encouraging research efforts to advance the field. So you'll see cooperating organizations concerned with sports medicine and related areas. And these certain journals, the Medicine and Science and Sports and Exercise, the Exercise and Sports Science Reviews, and Current Sports Medicine Reports. NADA, the National Association for Athletic Training, was founded in 1950, and the idea behind it is to enhance the quality of healthcare for athletes and those engaged in physical activity, and to advance the profession of athletic training through education, research, and the prevention, evaluation, management, and rehabilitation of injuries. NADA provides a variety of services to its members, including establishment of professional standards and a code of ethics for athletic trainers, administration of the certification program, continuing education opportunities through conventions and workshops, annual conventions for the benefit of its members, advocacy efforts to influence legislation beneficial to the field, promotion of athletic training through public relations efforts, and job placement services for its membership. And it has its own publications. You can see the Journal of Athletic Training, the NADA News, and also the NADA website as well. The forerunner to Shape America is the American Alliance for Health, Physical Education, Recreation, and Dance for AFERD, which traces its roots back to 1885 and its founding as the Association for the Advancement of Physical Education. So it was the founding professional organization for our field. Shape America serves pre-K to 12 health educators and physical educators, community physical activity specialists, college faculty in kinesiology, exercise science, and pedagogy, and college faculty and teacher preparation programs in health education, physical education, dance, and sport. It focuses on promoting lifelong habits that contribute to individuals' health and physical activity, establishing standards of excellence for school health and physical education programs is part of Shape America's goal. The organization also advocates and seeks to influence policy related to school health education and physical education. At the state level, former AFERD state organizations have the option of retaining the Association of Health, Physical Education, Recreation, and Dance name for their organization. Texas has done that, and that it's called TAFERD. So it's the Texas Association for Health, Physical Education, Recreation, and Dance. They provide services to professionals within the state. They hold conventions and really offer the opportunity for young practitioners to attend workshops and network. It's a whole lot cheaper to attend a regional workshop than it is a national workshop convention. So something to consider. Within the field, there are many specialized organizations. These continue to grow as professionals within the field come together to start new organizations in their areas of expertise. So one that you may have heard about was NASM, North American Society for Sport Management. Another would be the North American Society for the Sociology of Sport, or NASS. There's also NASM, which is the National Association for Sports Medicine, and the NSCA, National Strength and Conditioning Association. Professional preparation for a career involves academic studies, related experiences, and professional activities. Planning a career demands understanding the nature of the work to be performed and the requirement of the job. Professionalism embodies competence, credibility, accountability, cultural competency, and cultural humility. Critical aspects of professionalism are ethical behavior, role modeling, active involvement, and service. There are many advantages to belonging to a professional organization. These organizations provide opportunities for service, facilitate communication, and provide a means to disseminate research findings and other information to professionals. Membership in a professional organization provides opportunities for networking and a resource for resolution of problems. It may enhance one's employment opportunities. Numerous professional organizations exist. To find out about a professional organization in your specific area of interest, you can consult a professional in the field or search the internet for more information. And that is it for today, guys. Hey, I thank you and look forward to talking with you again. I'll talk with you soon. Have a great day. Oh, holy cow, what happened?